doing all right? Happy Sunday. Today, as part of what we always do, changing the narrative, I just want to remind us that kids are not weapons. Let's try as much as possible not to use our kids as weapons. Do not transform kids into weapons. Do not draw them like arrows against others. Do not involve them in your hate business. Do not sow seeds of hate and discord in their hearts. They are innocent. Love is the only language they know. So please, let's not use our adulthood wahala to stain their pure consciences. Let's avoid talking evil about people in front of children. Children are innocent. If you have a quarrel or a disagreement with someone, do not drag their kids in. It's very important at this stage of their lives to preserve their innocence. You know, sometimes you can have a quarrel or disagreement with your partner and you use those kids to get back at them. I think this is one of the biggest crimes any parent or any guardian can actually commit in the life of a child, because this child will grow up in bitterness and with, evil thoughts about this person. You never give that person or that child the opportunity to judge for themselves. I'm not saying do not protect your children from people whom you think are harmful. It's by all means, every parent will want to do that. Every parent will want to protect their child from someone who could potentially harm them. But you can protect your child without necessarily sowing seeds of hate and evil in the child's heart. All I'm trying to say is, no matter what's going on around us, whether you have a problem with your spouse, whether you have a problem with your partner, whether you have a problem with a friend, keep the children out of it. You don't have to go giving them all the juicy details about the evil things that are happening. It's just important to preserve their innocence. When they grow up, they have a whole lot of community wahala waiting for them. At this stage of their lives, they just need to enjoy their childhood without anyone trying to transform them into weapons. So please, do not use your kids, guardians, parents, uncles, aunties. Please do not use your kids as weapons against others. Do not manipulate them to carry out your revenge plan. Do not use them to blackmail people. Please. This is injustice and it's something that we must really, really avoid. I'm begging. We have to be intentional about how we raise kids, because children have grown up, with this impression of a wicked uncle who was never even wicked. Just because maybe their parents had a small disagreement with their brother, the children grew up thinking that their uncle was wicked. So small things like that. You can keep the child away from someone that you don't want them to fraternize with without necessarily telling them evil about that person. Just do it skillfully. And if you're fighting with your husband or your wife or your partner, please leave the children out of it. Do not corrupt their minds and their hearts and their relationships with your own biases. Let kids be kids. Let them grow. Let them enjoy their childhood. Do not bring the burden of your emotional stress upon those children. They have enough waiting for them when they grow up. Please, let's do better. Let's be intentional. Let's preserve their innocence, even as we protect them. Let's change the narrative. Kids are not weapons for us to use against others. They are not arrows for us to draw against others. Please. Cheers.